Ang mga kasama natin today doesn't need an intro. She's the ate ng bayan, Dani Mondragon, and now the newest newscaster of TV5. Ang mom siya ng bayan, Dimples Romano.
No, grabe. Ate, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy you get to do this.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Thank you for doing this. Okay, kamusta ang puso mo ngayon?
Very, very happy, but very busy heart. Mag-40 na kasi ako in November, and I think when you reach this point, this is like a crossroad where, okay, what are the things that I don't need anymore? What are the things na kailangan kong i-unlearn, and the things that I want to learn more? Mas intentional na rin with my relationships, with my work. Mas malinaw lang sa akin where I want to go.
Pero kasi hindi ka daw sanay na tinatawag ng how are you?
Hindi nga.
Bakit?
Eh kasi parang ina-assume ng lahat okay naman ako palagi.
Nice.
Di ba ganun yun? Yung parang, kaya niya na to. So, hindi ako sanay talagang how are you. Pero, while I appreciate it, and I have very, very good friends who would message me that, because nga, parang siguro na-realize nilang, I'm a very makumusta friend. So, lalo na weird kasi meron ako mga araw na pag naaalala ko yung tao, mini-message ko kaagad. Kasi parang inisip ko, bakit ko siya naisip? Baka I'm supposed to check on them.
At 39 ba, natingin mo yung dreams mo as little Dimples, napupulfil mo na kahit half ba ng dreams mo? Or are you naiba mula nung dream mo nung kid ka?
Well, kasi ako naman, ang dream ko lang nung bata ko ay maging mommy. So, na-fulfill ko naman yun maaga. Lahat naman ng other dreams ko are anchored upon that big dream. To have a family, to be a wife, to become a mom. So, kumbaga, basically, lahat ng pinapangarap ko, supportive of that big dream. So, I'd like to think,
Pero ang ganda ng dream mo to be a mom, to be a wife. Pero yung career mo, nag-iba rin ng diba? Nag-blossom din. Hindi siya priority at that time.
No. I think also even until now, it is not my priority. While it appears like that, kasi nga, hindi naman ako tumigil magtrabaho. Pero sa akin kasi, the show business and the things I do here that are connected to how I am as an actor, as a host, and as an endorser, is just, again, secondary to me being a wife and a mom. So, ginagalingan ko lang dito kasi gusto kong maging magaling na wife and mom. And hindi naman natin magagawa yung mga responsibilidad natin sa tahanan kung wala din to. So, parang gano'n.
Pagka sa work ka, paano ka na-inspire as a mother? And pag as a mother naman, paano ka na-inspire pag naman pag-work? Paano niya na-help each other?
Ako kasi, hindi ako masyadong concerned sa sasabihin ng iba. So, kadalasan kasi, di ba, pag artista ka, meron silang notion na you always care about what other people think of you. I have nothing like that.
Yes.
I always just think about anong iisipin ng pamilya ko sa akin. So, anong isipin ni Boyet sa akin, anong isipin ng mga anak ko, pag ginalingan ko ba to, anong maiisip nila. So, sila pa rin yung priority. Kaya lang kasi, di ba, pag artista ka, parang matik na, kaya siguro siya nag-aayos kasi dahil kasama sa trabaho niya yun. Well, it is true, pero mas nag-aayos ako kasi I want my children to see na, okay, my mom, even when she is a mom or a wife, she can still do other things because naniniwala ko na ang tao na-empower siya ng iba't ibang aspeto ng pagiging tao niya. So, hopefully, for my husband, Boyet, and also my kids, they will also remember na you may fail at other things in life, but if you are winning at home, you're still a winner. Parang gano'n.
Sila naman talaga matter the most.
Yes.
Can you complete the line? I'm a panganay, of course.
I'm a panganay. Of course, hindi ako marunong humingi ng tulong.
Damn! Swerte. Okay.
Diba? Kasi pag panganay, kinisip mo, kaya naman, hindi ako ng tulong. Ngayon ko yung ate. Dapat alam ko na yun.
Yes. As the breadwinner for family, papagod ka ba? Kasi di mo famous na nandiyan naman si ate. Meron ka bang days na burnout or medyo?
Alam mo, I would quote my brother, Bam. He's next to me. May namatay akong kapatid, pero sumunod to si Bam doon. Bam will always say, ang ate ko, hindi mo rin mag-inda ng pagod. I don't know the term until about a year ago where naramdaman ko talagang napagod ako. Kasi nga, I had my third pregnancy, and then I was still working, and even after I gave birth, I was still working, and then Cap had to leave. So, meron akong natutunan ko later in life, which is just recently, na you have to acknowledge your pagod to also appreciate the days na hindi ka naman pagod.
Okay.
So, di ba sinasabi nila na parang death makes your life daw worth living. So, in the same way na kapag nararamdaman mo yung pagod, you acknowledge it. Huwag mo naman tambayan. Pero if you acknowledge it, mas ma-appreciate mo yung mga araw na chill ka lang, relax ka.
So, walk us through your chill days, rest day, yung mula talagang work. And meron ka ba specific na instructions sa mga producers mo na, this day I cannot work? Like special occasions or in a week? Ilang?
Hindi. Alam ni Ate Zenny. Wala akong ganun. Hindi ako naniniwala sa ganun. Kasi, ang pamilya ko naman maintindihin sila. In fact, I like working on my birthdays. Feeling ko swerte. Feeling ko blessing. Sadly, meron ako mga na-miss na mga okasyon ng mga bata. And I think bilang magulang at bilang asawa, kailangan tanggap mo yon sa sarili mo na there will be days that you will be missing those times, no? Pero depende naman yon sa circumstance. And I don't think if your family is supportive naman of your entire dream for the whole family, that they should take offense. Kadalasan diba sinasabi nila na kapag daw ang tunay mong kaibigan, di mo kailangan mag-explain, edi lalo sa pamilya. But I'm not also insensitive in the sense na, grabe, birthday ng anak ko, talagang maglalagay ako ng trabaho. Pero tinatansya yun. Ang tawag dyan ay nababayaran yung pahinga ko.
I am the one!
So, okay, pag iniisip mo, ayoko namang maging hipokrita at sabihin ko na, kunwari, ito ang trabaho, tapos ang ganda ng work, may mga makakatrabaho ko, mga mahal ko din, at this will afford good things and good education for my kids. Bakit ko naman ipapass up yan? So, sasabihin ko sa anak, ang birthday mo na iba na. Imbis na sa Sabado, kung Sunday na yung birthday mo, anak, pasensya na. Pero alam mo, it has become a running joke in the family kasi nga, we have no attachment to dates. Because in the family, you will understand. And you're supposed to understand because you're a family.
Alam natin na sa daming masipag ka masyado, hanggat may work, yan. Pero ano yung nire-reward mo sa sarili mo? After, a good work, after good show, mga series. Ano yung binibigay mo?
Family time. We really, lalo ngayon mas naging intentional ako. I had a mentor who had passed on, si Sir Deo. He was the head of Dreamscape. And he dated me quite a few times before he passed away. He didn't know he was sick then. Pero siguro nakikita niya kasi grabe ako magtrabaho. And dahil magpo-40 na ako, parang sabi niya sa akin, dapat maintindihan mo yung salitang pause. Na okay lang, hindi mo na kailangan magmadali, Debs. Nasa estado ka na pwede ka nang magpahinga. Kasi nga, wala naman kasi akong care for estado. Alam niya din eh. Kaya siyang nagpaalala sa akin na, kung okay naman si Cap doon, napaprovide ninyo ni Boy at kung anong kailangan niya, huminga ka ng konti. Kasi pag hindi ka hihinga, mas mabilis kang mapapagod. So ngayon, thankfully with the Everyday Show, Good Morning Kapatid on TV5, and now that I'm starting High Street with Dreamscape again, ang taping ko lang at ang TV5 show namin ay Monday to Friday. And usually, I do my brand work Saturday, Sunday, but not most of the weekend. So ngayon, natututo na ako na, may weekend kami, sige.
What are the 3 things you cannot live without?
Well, my phone, kulambo sa paa, at
tatak dimples,
at essential oil.
Nandun na tayo sa ano na yun?
Nandun naman ako ever since sa ganun. Kasi nga, di naman ako masyadong makape. So, para magising ako, kailangan meron akong mga pangtita na mga
As a wife, dimples, paano naintindihan ni Boy at then meron siyang kahati sa'yo? Ever since kasi artista ka na bago kayo nagkasal.
Naiintindihan naman niya, pero hindi rin nawawala yung tampo niya. Kasi tampuhin yung asawa.
Paano siya magtampo? How do you feel na, ayan na medyo...
nafe-feel ko naman. Pinapa-feel niya.
He's so transparent ba?
Oo, wala yung alam niya, Tazani, wala yung pagtatago ng feelings. Kasabihin naman niya sa akin. Alam ko naman, kita mo, ngayon nga, diba, nagpa-podcast tayo, kailangan denumero yung oras ko. Kasi, kailangan makauwi ako bago sila makauwi ni Kuya. 3 pa yung pupuntahan ko. So, yung mga things like that, if I wanna make sure that we keep the peace at home, I have to deliver the proper time that he needs me to be home.
And what is your secret to your 20-year marriage? 21 years of marriage?
That we're always fighting. I don't know. What? Wala, hindi ko alam eh. Walang secret. I think the thing lang with Boyet and I is that we are never tired of fighting with each other. We're always fighting. I think nakakatakot sa mag-asawa yung hindi na kayo nag-aaway. That means you're indifferent. Wala ka nang pake kung anong feelings niya, anong pake. I think mas maganda yung nag-aaway kayo para nagkakalandan kayo. At saka, kasi pag 2 dekada na kayong kasal, you are growing and outgrowing one another. Hindi laging sabay yon. So, mag-iiba at mag-iiba. Basta importante naman sa amin ni Boyet is that we are always very understanding of what we are going through as long as we have absolute honesty. I think yun yung hindi nawawala sa amin. Kaya nga kami lagi nag-aaway kasi sobrang honest namin sa isa't isa. Kung naglokohan na lang kami dalawa nito, alam mo, hindi kami...
Bakit hindi nag-work?
Hindi, palagi ko, masaya lang kami lagi, hindi kami mag-aaway. Pero kasi, nagsasabihan kami ng totoo eh. So talaga mag-aaway kami.
Pero meron kayong mga kanya-kanyang me time. Yung meron kang day ba na...
Si Boyet, ayaw niya ng me time. Gusto niya me time with dips. Gusto niya gano'n. Very clingy kasi yung asawa ko.
At least, hindi mo sa kakakilig yun. Kesa naman yung...
Oo naman, kesa wala siyang pake. Hindi, tsaka, cute. I find it really cute that he is this way. He is 9 years my senior so mas matanda siya sa akin. Pero sa aming dalawa, siya yung mas clingy. Cute na? Pero ako kasi, I value my me time a lot. And he knows it. I like driving. I like having coffee alone. I write. Hindi kasi ako masyadong manood ng movies, TVs. Kasi pag naglalagay na ako ng streaming, kunwari maghahanap ako 30 minutes, tulog na ako after kong maghanap. So, ako, I like my solitary a lot. I don't know, baka I'm a Scorpio, so baka that's a trait talaga.
Okay, paano mo i-describe yung sarili mo in one word as a wife?
Trying.
Trying every day, it's a struggle.
O kasi hindi, lalo ngayon, I was just telling him last night na, Daddy, I'm so sorry. Parang my main hat right now is not as a wife, no? Right now in this year, no, this era of Dimples or Diane, it's really more as a mom. Parang our survival mode is on when it comes to providing kasi wala dito yung anak kong isa eh. So, mas malaki yung hat ko as a mom now kesa as a wife. So, I'm always just trying my best with him. And he knows it naman.
But how do you not lose yourself as a person being a mom? Kasi di ba, you're still Dimples. Pero you have 3 kids and you have a husband. How do you maintain you?
I have a very strong conversation with my inner voice. It is also my function as a mom to my kids. I make sure that they grow up to have very strong, loud, inner voice that becomes their cheerleader when they are down. So, dahil meron akong ganong pag-uusap sa sarili ko, medyo weird lang siyang pakinggan that I talk to myself, but I actually talk to myself a lot. I like myself in the sense na when I look at myself in the mirror, I know that I have flaws, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm also very forgiving of myself. Kasi pag yung tao, hindi ka marunong mag-forgive ng sarili mo, you will deal with a lot of heartbreaks and frustrations. Doon ka hindi nakaka-move forward. Hindi mo magagawa yung mga dreams mo.
Ang gano'n ka, sa mom? Anong klase kang mom? Relaxed, cool, o a mom?
I'm relaxed, cool, but also very strict. So I'm very liberated in the sense that I am all for happiness. For example, Callie will ask, Mom, can I do this? Can I do this workshop or can I take aviation? I will say, will that make you happy? That's always my question. Kasi at the end of the day, I want happy children more than successful children. I don't think success amounts to happiness. I don't think that's the case at all. I feel like happiness should be found by you through your experiences. At hindi akong pwedeng magdikta nun sa mga anak ko. So, I would just teach them moral values like po at opo, paggalang, pagiging matapat, masinop. Lahat ng pwede nating ituro as a Filipino family. Pero, I'm also very liberated in the sense na, okay, ito yung edad ni Cal. Naiintindihan ko may mga pagdadaanan siya. Yeah. Ito yung mga pwede mong gawin, may guidance ako, pero at the same time, decision mo yan. Kasi ayoko sa lahat yung taong walang accountability. Nagdesisyon ka, tapos ibang tao yung sisisihin mo. No. So even for my kids, magde-decide ka, make sure wala kang masaktan, tapos accountable ka. So ngayon, si Callie, pag may decision siyang hindi nag-workout, wala siyang masisising iba kundi sarili niya. And I really want for my kids to have a very strong sense of accountability, because if you don't have that, then you're just gonna think hurting other people is okay.
Yes, yes. But she is a commercial pilot.
She is. She's a pilot now.
How does it feel na yung time na nagpaalam siya to do this abroad and now na she is a commercial pilot? Anong pakiramdam mo sa mga?
I know it's funny. Every time we would share stories or post online about her, and I'm very, very careful, hindi nga siya masyadong pinopost kasi introvert si Callie. And she doesn't, not that she dislikes it, but she's not for posting online all the time kasi very private yung life niya. Kaya lang, syempre, proud nanay ka, proud tatay si Boy. Syempre, we post about her, but always with her consent.
Yes.
Nakaka-proud lang sa bata because she's 20, no? And she lives abroad. We don't have family there. We only have friends who even live very far from her. When she transferred, she had to set herself up. Wala namang nangulit sa kanya na galingan mo sa pag-aaral mo dyan kasi ganito. Wala. Lahat siya yon. So, ang masarap lang sa pakiramdam namin ni Boyd is that we raised somebody who understands the value of hard work. Not just of hers, but of ours. She knows na lahat ng gagawin niya may effect dito sa mga kapatid niya, kaya pinagbubuti niya yung sarili niya.
Pero may boyfriend na siya.
Meron siya. First time na mag-boyfriend.
How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. Yeah. Carlos is an amazing boy. He's also a pilot. Doon sila nagkakilala. They used to go to the same school, but from what I remember from the story, hindi sila nag-meet sa school. Doon na sila nagkita at nagkakilala. I love him. I love the family. He takes care of Callie very well, and natutuwa ko that Callie is good with relationships kasi hindi mo yan maturo sa bata di ba?
Yes. And syempre, si Boyet, syempre, unika ina. Anong tipo?
Oh no, Boyet is cooler than I am when it comes to relationships. Boyet kasi is the male version of Cal. So, he's always warning Carlos na, yung anak kong yan, parang ako yan with hormones. Parang mga ganyan.
So, what was your advice to her about love, about relationship? You hope na she keeps it in mind para rin, di ba, to be successful din.
Hindi ako yung tipo ng mom na magbibigay ng advice na very specific. Kung gusto niyo malaman kung ano yung sinabi ko mismo, ang sabi ko kay Cal, alam mo na to.
Maikse pero meaningful pala.
Hindi, tsaka kasi hindi kami ganun, hindi yung dynamics ko hindi ganun Kasi nga, we really allow the children to live their lives because at the end of the day, it is their lives. Ako nga, I got married early. I had her early. So I did tell her na, Kap, kaya ko sinabing alam mo na to. Because it was never a secret naman to her how her dad and I started. And nakita naman yung struggles namin na mag-ipon, na yung judgment ng tao na we got married early, no? So we had to deal with all of that, and Callie had to see that for herself. So I trust na lahat ng experiences namin ng daddy niya, nandun naman siya, hindi naman siya pinagtaguan, ay dapat nakakapag-intindi na niya sa kanya to. And so she will know, based off of what she has seen at home, how a woman should be treated and how a man should be treated.
Okay. And if you're gonna give her a message, ano digital message ang tawag yun? 10 years from now, what would you give advice to Callie and then to
Alonzo and digital message? Siguro si Cap, that I'm just very, very proud of her, that she has made her dad and I look very good, even better than what we really are as parents, I believe. But I know that she is going to do very well, not because of her good education, but because of her heart. It is a heart of a warrior. Somebody who saw her parents struggle through life and somehow get by. So kapag yung bata, kagaya ni Cal, pinalaki mo na pinagkatiwalaan mo ng sarili niyang buhay, she will always thrive. And that's why I just know that whatever happens, kahit saan dalhin si Callie, alam niyang i-trace ang mga paa niya pabalik sa tahanan namin. With Alonzo, siguro my message to him is that I'm very grateful he came into our lives because Alonzo added joy, so much color, no? And his heart is very pure. kung si Kat, palaban yung puso niya, si Kuya, malambot yung puso niya, and that is his strength. He feels for people, he feels for his family, and whoever is going to marry Alonzo will be a very lucky girl because this boy knows how to love family very, very well. Si Ilyo naman, Ilyo kasi was a surprise baby, and I guess parang at that time, the Lord needed for us to have another one that was going to make the family life even more enjoyable. Kasi, imagine, iba-ibang dekada kasi yung mga anak ko. So, si Cal is 20, Kuya is 9, Ilyo is 1. Now, we became even more excited that there are 2 boys gonna grow up together. Ang ganda, parang nawala ng companion si Alonzo dito dahil aalis ang ate niya, pero meron namang pumalit na mas makulit at mas matakaw.
At syempre, aalagaan niya kasi siya yung naging kuya.
Yeah, and good
Dati
kuya.
Kay ate tayo ngayon. Siya yung kuya. Alam mo ikaw, you're a very good mama, good wife, and now a very good friend din naman, of course.
Hindi tayo sure dyan.
Hindi kasi ang friends mo, grabe, ng iba-ibang groups, iba-ibang age. Paano mo nagagawa doon? Post to be able to be a friend to each one of them?
Well, hindi naman din lahat. Marami akong kaibigan. Nagkataon lang talaga na lumaki ko sa industriya na naging close ko halos lahat ng mga katrabaho ko. And we've remained very good friends only because ako kasi naniniwala ako na hindi sa buong buhay mo magkakasama kayo ng mga kaibigan na to. Time will come na magiging busy kayo. Yung mga kaibigan mong iba, kahit gusto nyo magkita, hindi. Kasi meron silang mga panahon na kailangan they will grow. And in the same time, also, I will be growing as an individual. But the friendship always picks up from where we left off. So, for example, ngayon lang tayo nakita after 10 years, it will be the same for me. At least for me. Ako kasi ganong klase ng tao. So, my friends would always call me for anything, the simplest things to the hardest of things. I'm always there naman.
You have seen Kat grow, diba? From the kid.
Catherine, yes.
And now, how do you feel na as her success, she was able to build a mansion, yung parang lahat yung mga pinagdaanan niya through the years na nakikita mo yun?
I was just with her last night, and it's so cool how, seeing her go through life like this. Maganda rin kasi yung family nila. I know the family very well. I was with them even before they had all this. So to see them have their home, such a beautiful home, they're all together celebrating, nagkaroon na ng mga anak yung ate niya. So imagine, parang nakita ko to si Catherine, 8, 9 years old siya. And that's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So parang it's just cool how we've remained very good friends. And again, it's the kind of friendship that we don't have to explain to one another. We just know what we feel, and so that makes me very proud of her talaga.
One thing about kita once GMPS, tinanong ka about an issue, and then alam mo, ang galing-galing mo kasi you never talk anything about it sa mga kaibigan mo. Kunyari may secret, kunyari may issue, tanungin ka about it.
Yeah.
Grabe mo protektahan yung kaibigan mo. Even to Angel na this kind of rumor that they broke up.
Yeah.
Ganun kaka-protective, miski doon sa issues na alam mo, pwede mo sagutin na, but still, you chose to be quiet about what's really happening.
Because it is not ever my story to share, no?
Yes.
And if my friends ever want to share about it, pwede naman silang mag-share. So ako naman, pag tinatanong ako about them, it is just an update that I know. And from what I know, they're very, very happy.
You're also an ate now to Blythe and also to Belle.
Yes.
Kumusta naman sila? Medyo young to mga to.
Okay naman. Ngayon, I'm working with Blythe again. She was my daughter in Cadenang Ginto. I have not shot with her now, but from last time, she was asking me about buying a farm. So, maybe I'll talk to her about that. Si Belle naman kasi is my travel buddy. She would be always my mini-me sa mga maalala mo kaya or mga special. Siya yung laging young dimple. So, nung nag-asap kami, nakapagbiyahe kami together sa Switzerland, outside of the work. So, na-enjoy ko yun kasi nakapag-bonding kami.
And ikaw, marami kang work. Meron ka ngayon, you will start High Street.
Yes.
And then, you are now with Good Morning Kapatid. And you
Yes.
also have a business. Tell
That's
us
right.
about the new business.
This new business, I'm doing image, like beauty camps.
Okay.
So we're mounting beauty camps. Some are basic, some are leveled up for professionals. So, kasi syempre I move in a world where I am constantly ever changing. We have to adapt to the times, and if you wanna be in the corporate world or in the creative world, you always have to know how to present yourself. So I've been wanting to do this. In fact, initially it was for acting. But then when I was thinking about it, I can't do acting coaching, but kasi I'm also practicing that at the moment.
Yes.
So I wanted to focus the business more on image consultancy and personal branding. So basically how you present yourself. So I would take now personal consultancy, but also for corporate. Kasi marami sa atin, di ba, na when we're selling something, we need to know how to sell these products effectively. And so I'm starting to do that right now.
How can they contact you?
They can email me at brandscollab@dimplesromana.com or school@dimplesromana.com.
Ang galing naman yan. Congratulations. Okay, Dimples, laro naman tayo yay or yuck. Bibigyan ka namin ng words, mag-comment ka ng either yay or yuck. Sleeping naked.
Yay! Yes. Because it's healthy daw, they said. Na parang to go commando. Commando ba tawag doon when you're not wearing underwear or... kasi, at saka sa init ngayon, parang yay.
Pinayagan nga ng gobyerno. Okay. Midnight snacks.
Yay!
Ito, clingy partner.
Yay! Pwede na!
Totoo, nagugustuhan mo ba yung pagiging clingy mo?
Hindi!
So,
pero mahal ko siya eh. So okay lang clingy siya.
Okay, waking up.
Gumigising? Yay! Syempre kasi hindi ako nagising para saan?
Okay. TDH.
Yay!
Social media.
Yay!
Unwashed denim.
I think yay. Kasi, una sa lahat, parang it's such a waste of water. You don't wanna consume so much. And also, ayoko nang pinapahirapan si Ate Annie. I always tell her, like si Ate Annie, bibo ka na naman, kinuha mo na naman yung damit, hindi pa ngayon masyadong nagamit. Kasi gusto niya naglalaba.
Di ba pag show lang, di ba hindi masyadong doon?
Hindi, tsaka kung jeans at tsaka pantalon, hindi naman siya dapat talaga laging nilalaban.
Now you're in a corporate world na. Heels.
Yay!
Stage mom.
Naintindihan ko yung mga stage mom. So, hindi siya yuck sa akin. Hindi lang ako ganun. Pero, I totally understand. Kasi pag anak mo, talagang gusto mong maging stage mom.
Okay, thank you so much, Dimples. And would you
Thank you.
Plug GMK and abangan nila High Street?
Yes, mga kapatid, una, salamat. Thank you so much for having me. Mga kapatid, everyday po, that is Good Morning Kapatid. We will have announcements on the time slot. I think we're gonna change a little bit. So just everyday po, Monday to Friday, Good Morning Kapatid. And then come May, we will be starting to air na po High Street. That is the sequel of the much celebrated senior high. We're so excited for that. And if you ever need image and personal branding for corporate and also for companies and for personal reasons, you may reach me at email me school@dimplesromana.com or brandscollab@dimplesromana.com.